According to the witness, 37-year-old Nicholas Bryant was trying to cross the I-35 highway near the AGB gas station, which is just a few feet away from this overpass where he could have crossed safely. Hewitt police advise to be cautious if you receive any package on your front porch, but especially if you were not expecting it. If the evacuees need to have their vital signs checked, EMTs are right here with their monitor to check the blood pressure and other vital signs. If you were disappointed today, here's something to cheer you up. Renee, Waco police say it is extremely important to drive according to the conditions. As a sign of aggression towards the officers can prompt the dog to attack you. Come on! Firefighters say they've been battling low humidity and strong winds, but most of all, extreme temperatures in triple digits. One of the biggest attractions at the fair here is sitting on Oliver, an African Watusi. This man didn't hesitate to jump out of his truck and stop the victim's car just minutes after the shooting. Part of Pete's everyday routine is grooming, which includes brushing his coat. The Rangers say it's all about looking good on the job. One of the things the boys can now enjoy is this custom-made Lego play area. People from all walks of life were holding up signs condemning this separation of families, calling it immoral and un-American. And start pumping real hard and real fast. The two inmates escaped from the kitchen in another fenced area before jumping this fence to get away. I did speak with one homeowner whose property now serves as a base camp for the first responders. Damages like this make people here believe this was in fact a tornado. Leslie Robert, Kimberly Grisham says she got a text message from her husband that no spouse should ever get. He texted her just seconds after someone hit him just a block away from their house.
Well, how can someone just do that? I'm like, you see someone on a motorcycle and just in the street.
Kimberly Grisham can't believe someone rammed into her husband and just left him. According to Waco police, Roger Sturtevant was riding his motorcycle northbound on South 21st Street when a black Jeep traveling eastbound on Baylor Avenue failed to yield and hit him. Grisham remembers the horrific scene after driving to his rescue.
I see all these vehicle pieces laying all over the place. At first I thought it was his motorcycle. His foot was gashed open. He had been hit so hard that he had actually lost his shoes. One of the toe on his other foot is broken in several spots.
She believes it must be someone who lives in the area or knows it well.
Why can't you just turn yourself in, or someone just see something and do the right thing?
The devoted wife wants justice for her husband and other victims of careless drivers.
Hit and run is getting too common and complacent, and it's just going on. I'm glad that the Waco PD is being good about being able to find a lot of these, but then there's so many of them that haven't been found.
Kimberly says her husband is supposed to come home tonight from the hospital, and she is asking anyone knowing anything to call police. Live in Waco, Christina Bauert, Fox 44 News. Renee, this woman tells me that no one should ever see what she saw. She explained to me that seeing someone dying is nothing like what you see in movies.
I heard this really loud crash, almost as if it was two cars colliding. But as I looked up, I seen this body rolling underneath the car, and he landed in front of us.
This woman, who wishes to remain anonymous, describes what no one should ever see. A horrific auto pedestrian accident in Belmead Friday night. While calling 911, she tried to shield her child from seeing the tragic scene.
When you see it with your own two eyes, it's traumatizing, and it's gruesome, and it's something you probably won't ever get out of your head.
According to the witness, 37-year-old Nicholas Bryant was trying to cross the I-35 highway near the AGB gas station, which is just a few feet away from this overpass where he could have crossed safely. The Department of Public Safety says at least 2 vehicles ran over the man, but the witness claims there were far more.
I'd say at minimum 50 cars ran over that body.
The woman believes his pain is over, but for those who loved him, it has just begun.
This is somebody's brother or husband or dad.
The DPS is reminding the pedestrians to never cross the highway and to only use designated areas, such as overpasses. Live in the control room, Christina Bauert, Fox 44 News. Leslie Robert, the sheriff, says he is truly shocked how many people were involved in this. 17 have been detained and 2 have been arrested. Sherry DuPont came to eat today at Vegas Buffet in Waco, but immediately lost her appetite.
It's insane. It's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
That's after she learned McLennan County Sheriff's deputies raided it for human trafficking.
One of our favorite places to take our kids. I'm shocked and I'm hurt because you don't expect things like this to happen in Waco.
Deputies got help from several other agencies, all arriving in unmarked vehicles.
It was a combined effort that we have today, and we're very appreciative of all the help.
The sheriff says the suspects brought people here illegally from foreign countries, forcing them to work.
Approximately 9 Chinese, the rest are Guatemalans. It's surprising to us that it's happening on this magnitude here, this many people.
DuPont doesn't understand the need for forced labor at this place.
They're making revenue, I'm sure of it, so I don't understand why they would go get people from Guatemala or any other foreign country and force them into working for them.
She's hoping the victims get justice.
This is right up there with rape and child molestation.
For now, the buffet is shut down. We did reach out to the property owners, but haven't heard back. Now, the organization called Unbound, which fights human trafficking, is working with the victims right now via translators. Live in Waco, Christina Bauert, Fox 44 News.